Foremost, let me say thank you guys for coming out, supporting Finn's Weekend. You know, this is the one opportunity where we have all hands on deck. We got Coach Flores out here. We got our GM, Chris Greer, Marino showing up. This is the one time that the organization come together to raise money to support not just education. I mean, education is the vehicle for this event, but everything we do in South Florida. You know, for as long as I can remember growing up here and being a part of Miami Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins have always been a great partner in the South Florida community. They support so many things, but our three major causes are, of course, cancer. You know, and a lot of you guys remember Jim Manage and what he meant to us and the Sylvester Cancer Center and you know, getting ready to go into we just completed our 9th year, getting ready to go in our 10th year. Then education, you know, giving kids a chance to better themselves, a chance to get jobs and et cetera, and the mentoring that we do. And that's what this week's all about. It's about education, it's about mentoring, about raising money to help kids help themselves. And then, of course, football. Youth football is that vehicle that continue to replenish. You know, I'm a local kid that came up here in Miami. So, you know, us going out and supporting youth football and doing as much as we can, I'm an example of what happens when you do that, you know. So those are 3 pet peeves, but we support so many things. We give away so much money to help causes here in the South Florida market, and only because of our partners and our sponsors. I mean, today's golf tournament is being sponsored by South Florida Ford, Waste Management. You know, you look at the fishing, it's Hooters. We couldn't do it without them. We couldn't do it without all these people showing up. So, and we couldn't do it without you guys. You know, if you guys are not getting the word out and telling people what we're doing, we couldn't be successful. So thank you for y'all being here as well.
So why golfing over fishing?
That's a good question, but I'm a golfer by nature. You know, I'm so competitive, and it's mano a mano. You know, football's a team sport, but when I go out and I line up against the guy that's the cornerback and etc., it's really mano a mano. I'm gonna whoop him, and I got confidence my 10 guys are gonna whoop their guys. So golf is like that. Fishing, you know, it's a boat ride. And don't tell them I said that, but that's what it is. It's a boat ride, you know. And if you don't get any bites, you that's all you do. You take a 8-hour cruise. I'm just saying.
Nat, what do you hope the rookies learn? Since they've been drafted, they've done a lot of practices, but they also have done a lot of charity work. What do you think they've learned?
I think, you know, I go back and everything that I do or I believe comes from my time with Don Shula. And I'm not saying that Brian Flores right now is Don Shula, but there's a lot of similarities. You know, the hard work, the fact of being involved in the community. You know, when I came along, Don Shula was the first guy always in the community. He was the first guy to write a check for charity. So we sort of took on that ambiance and realized that, you know, we were a part of the community. You know, we need to support the community the same way they support us. And that's what you see with Brian and the young players today. You know, we've got all the rookies out here today. We got so many guys. Matter of fact, we got guys that got off that boat to come and hang out with the golfers. And, you know, we got Chris Greer, we got everybody. I mean, and that's really what it's all about, man, is that all hands on deck, everybody supporting the cause, and us raising a lot of money for charity. I mean, in the end, that's the real deal. You know, you're only going to play football for so long. And then what are you going to do after that? Okay, are you going to be a part of the community? Are you going to be a part of something bigger than you? And that's really what it's all about.